I did not wear my glasses again. I don't. This is probably maybe 23 minutes of that, and that's only if I keep running my mouth because we know how I like to talk a lot. Anyway, time for part two of the product review because I did get it, got it in its case. Block my face. See, you got a little obscure scratch back there. Doesn't hurt the camera. We showed that off, stuff like that. Got it on the phone. Here's the thing I'm going to bring up. I did purchase it through Back Market. I'll even load my app to show you. Love how, since it's green, it's like invisible. Skip. Don't care about that. You get logged back in because I'm still trying to make sure I've logged into everything. Logged into most of my stuff. Still a handful of things I gotta log into. Okay. Here we go. Theme pops up now at my device. Stop focus. Is an S10. We're getting a device checkup right now as we speak because they offer that. Why? I guess you can see if your phone's still good. It's going through fingerprint, vibration, camera, make sure if it works. Frontal camera. I'll do a brightness test. Got dark. It got bright. Yes. It said bring it to my ear for 2 seconds. I didn't do nothing. Let's do it again. It ain't doing nothing. I don't know why. It's dimming. I'll put it against my cheek. Oh, we're rolling a marble now. A marble test. We're good. Okay. That's telling me stuff to see if it works properly. Doing a complete checkup. Start recording and speak for 5 seconds. So now we're recording to see if my microphone's working, which I know it is. I mean, that's all working. There is one graph I got. That's why I'm going through their entire checklist. Volume up, volume down. Red, green, purple, or blue, I guess. Black, white. No. Screen's intact, no issues. It's intact. No. Yes. It passed 26 out of 28 tests. Which ones did it fail? It failed the back and front camera video. I don't know why. It shouldn't have. But the one thing it did not test for, in my opinion, was battery. That was the one thing. Because I've heard a lot of people say that they've had no issues, and I've seen a lot of comments that said that was their biggest gripe is battery life. Because when you go to their website or their app, they have plenty of different things. So I'm going to go to another smartphone. We'll go to an S20 Plus 5G. You have fair, so good, excellent, and premium. They're sold out of premium. Excellent on the says almost no signs of use. Verified parts, batteries for daily use. Then you got good, which is light signs of use, verified parts and battery for daily use, and then fair, visible signs of use, verified parts, and battery for daily use. Here's my problem. It says battery for daily use. I don't know how much people use their phones like I do. I use mine a lot. We'll go to an S25. Maybe they've got one that's premium. Yeah, they do. Then premium. The only difference between excellent to premium is now it has best quality, guaranteed Samsung parts instead of like third party parts, and then battery for heavy use. My opinion, this is not a fact, this is my opinion. I'm going to say, unless the battery is like completely shot, they don't put a brand new battery in any of their devices unless it's the premium. That is my opinion because it says battery for heavy use only on the premium. All the other options is for daily use. When I went to work this morning, just from driving to work, and I was listening to music through Bluetooth like I would with my old phone, it lost 5% of battery. I work less than 10 to 15 minutes from my house, and it lost 5% just from that drive. Then, after I got to work, listening to it on my Bluetooth headset, by the time 3.5 hours had passed, I was already down below 70%. I download on all my Android devices, and I recommend it to any other Android users out there. The app is called AccuBattery, and it's going to be a little invisible in spots because I can fix that. Hold on, we're going to turn off the chroma key for now. Filters. Now you can see. I paid for the Pro version a long time ago. That's why I have it. But I have AccuBattery. It keeps track of everything. It'll give you discharging rates, charging rates. Like I'll even show. Like it has all this information. Focus not on me. Focus on it. Focus on it. It's all this info. And then I like it because it also keeps track of battery health. Focus on the phone, not me. Focus on the phone. Focus. Focus. Thank you. It's already saying that based on which it's only had one full charge because it was almost dead last night going to bed. I got down to 3% so I could do a full charge. It already is saying that it's down to 83% battery health. It's then lost 17%, which this phone is 8 years old. It would make sense. But in my opinion, I would not say it's equipped for daily use because it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been up since 5:40. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For at least 7 hours already. In about 30 more minutes, it'll be 8 hours. It's already lost 70% of its battery. To me, that's too excessive. I would not agree that that's unacceptable. If it was after that, like if it's still around 50%, I'd say, so at least 20% higher than it currently is, I would give it a pass for daily use because that was just me, like I said, listening to music, and then that's pretty much it. I occasionally would go on Facebook, but it was mainly listening to music. That's why I keep a headset on. I cannot give it a pass. Out of quality and being upfront honest and how it works, and it's from T-Mobile. Everything else works perfectly fine. It has minor scratches on it, but it does not affect the quality of the phone. Everything works as designed, but the battery is a holdback. So if I was rating it out of a 5, I'd probably give it a 3.5 or a 4 out of 5 because everything works. Camera works fine, even though there is a scratch on the back glass, but it's right below the camera lens, so it doesn't even impede it. But I did get the lowest option because I wanted to see what I was going to essentially get. Was I going to get a quality product at a fair, reasonable price or not? And so I would give them. I'd I'd go up to rank it 3.5 on a fair phone. Now they're good, and what's the other options? I can't remember because you had fair, good, excellent, premium. I would hope their excellent would have a better battery, and then the premium, since it says battery for heavy use, I'm gonna say those are brand new batteries, like they've done a battery swap on. It's the only way I can think of that it would hold up for heavy use. But who knows? I'm keeping the phone. I went and spent $50 more, which that means that now brings the total, if we exclude the case and SD card, about the $250 to $170 mark, which I could have got a newer phone for around that price tag now versus one that's 8 years old. So it does put things in perspective how much you're willing to spend on it. And they're on. They do have lots of. They have iPod touches and iPod Nanos. Even the old square iPod Shuffle, which I love the iPod Shuffle. I even told the wife I was still listening to iTunes, not Spotify. I would buy one because fuck, I loved it. I wouldn't want the wired headphones. I'd have to find a Bluetooth dongle to make it work. I fucking loved my little iPod Shuffle. I'd listen to it on end back in the day. My last one I owned, and my only one I ever owned, I washed it about 6 or 7 times because I forget to take it out of my pocket, and it worked. I had it for many years, even after washing it. It held up fucking phenomenal. So Apple give you a product for the iPod Shuffle, the little square one, but in my opinion, on back market, the battery should not be draining this fast, especially when I was just listening to music. Like I said, just on the drive to work, I lost 5% on less than a 10 to 15 minute drive. If that, it's 7 miles from my house. It's not even, I don't live that far from where I work. So to me, I can understand losing 1 to 2%. That's normally what I would lose on my other one. But to already lose that much on a smaller battery, it's kind of annoying. Hence why I'm upgrading it to a larger battery as well, not just brand new. So beyond that, it's great phone. All the features work, no issues. Everything works great. Processor and all that. I have no other qualms with it. But in my opinion, the battery is it needs to be better. I wasn't expecting it. Like when I told the wife when I put AccuBattery on, I was like, minimum for a used device, I'd expect around 85 to 90%, and I get that it's only 2% below my low, but I'd rather it be closer to 90% because that would tell me, hey, they probably replaced the battery just to be on the safe side. It might not be a brand new one, it might be a year or two old, so it doesn't have as many cycles left in it, but it's not as wore down. But no, it's already at 83%. So that's a little to me, it's not it wouldn't be rated for daily use. But is that a child? Is that my wife? If it's a child, I'm about to end this. If it's my wife, I'll finish in a second. But then you said that I could wake you up when we was leaving. We're not leaving for another 15 minutes.
You told me before you left.
Correct. I was gonna wake you up in about 5 more minutes. We was gonna leave in about 15. I was trying to let you rest since you wasn't feeling good.
No,
I'm doing a
I
review.
usually just take a 30-40 minute nap, and I'm a little drowsy, but I'm not as
But
before.
the medicine's had time to kick in. I'm doing a product review on Back Market. I gave them a 3.5 out of 5.
That's because it's
The
battery.
battery. Beyond that, because I even flat out said it, because they have fair, good, excellent, and premium. The only one that says for heavy use is premium. So I'm going to say they only replace it with a brand new battery if you spend top dollar for their a refurbished device. Any of their other options, I'm going to say they probably just throw a used battery in if it's too wore down. That's my guess. I don't fully know, but I'm going to. Beyond that, everything's perfect about the phone. But all in all, I've spent close to about $260 after I replaced the battery and everything, and excluding the case. And to me, I could have gotten a new phone for that.
Alrighty, well, I don't want to keep you, so.
I'm almost done anyway. Plus, I love when you spend time with me. But I put all the food and bowls and the cold stuff back in the fridge. That way it'd be nice and cool and keep the other stuff heated for you.
Alright, thank you, love.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you.
But that's going to be the end of the product review. Like I said, beyond that, I'm not against it. I am also replacing the charge port because it does work. But I know sometimes it'll be plugged in, but it won't be charging. It's not as bad as the Motorola one I have, which says a lot when that phone's brand fucking new. It's only a couple months old. But yeah, I won't disagree with getting phones from back market, but the battery would be one thing I'd recommend being very cautious of. That's gonna be the end of this product review. I'm supposed to get my scheduling out today. I think I didn't have a chance yesterday, and I'll be taking my kids back to their mom soon. So after that, I'm gonna come relax, play some Satisfactory, and I will start thinking of a schedule. I do plan on doing a live stream tomorrow. I know for sure. I just haven't planned my Zelda one yet. Which day I want to put it? Do I want to put it on Sunday or would I like Sunday to be my relaxing day? I don't know yet. Stay tuned. I do plan on playing games with either the wife or possibly Cam and a couple of the other guys this weekend. So stay tuned for that. I am Break Place. I hope you had fun. Hope this product review was helpful. But back market, I have no qualms with them. I pay for everything. I do wish it had a better battery. Like I said, I didn't expect it to have a brand new battery. but it's already 17% health lost already. And on a smartphone, like it's already down to 29%. When I started this, and it's almost been 17 minutes, it was at 33. It's then lost 4% just turning stuff on and off, showing it to you. That's how fast the battery's draining. So the moment you start using it for any reason, it drains. Like the other thing I like about AccuBattery, it'll tell you how fast it'll go down discharging. If I kind of use it and not set it down, it'll last me another 2.5 hours at its current percent. If I just set it down, didn't play on it, I'd have almost 4 hours of playtime out of it. If I leave the screen on and continuously use it, I'll get another hour and 20 minutes out of it. That's how bad the battery is, in my opinion. It needed a better battery, and it didn't happen. So my opinion is they only replace them with a better battery if you're paying for the high end model. I don't know, but I'm going to keep it. It is working. I'm going to replace the battery myself. I'm supposed to be getting the parts tomorrow, so I will do a video on me doing that tomorrow. It's probably stressful because I've never done it, but only one way to find out is when you do it. So as always, I am Beck Plays, and I hope to see you in the next live stream.